Audio is live.
Okie dokie.
Let's test that theory.
Audio is live.
Okie dokie.
Let's test that theory.
Yeah, it's coming through okay.
Might be a good 30 seconds. Ah, okay. That theory. We're golden. Audio is good.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, we're gonna go. We're gonna run it now. Yeah.
I think we could. Let's do it live.
Right, here we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all are listening to the Overseas Connection podcast.
Shut up and sit down.
Here we go!
Would you kindly? I think we're just getting started. Medic! I'm a witcher.
I think this is more than you can handle.
He sits on his ass all day.
Let's do this.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning into episode 851 of the Overseas Connection podcast. Today is August 31st, 2025, and we're laboring. We'll get into that and more. We do this every Sunday, 8 p.m. in the UK, 12 p.m. on the West Coast, 3 p.m. on the East Coast, and if you happen to be in Saskatchewan, Eastern, Chattanooga, Ontario, it's 2 p.m. Figure that one out.
There you go. Yeah.
We are on YouTube. We are on Twitch. We also will do an audio version of this podcast so you can catch up with us outside of doing it live. But doing it live is much better because we're here, you're here. We all can chat amongst one of ourselves and just have a good old time talking about life and games. That's what we do. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce the two lovely hosts that are joining me today. Kim Woods, sporting, I believe, a fitness T-shirt of some kind.
Oh yeah, I am. Yes. It says fitness level, not terrible, but definitely enjoys donuts.
I like it.
So.
I like it.
Yep.
Kim, how are you today?
Well, I'm good. I'm happy to be here. So.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
Also, somebody I hope will be happy to be here, Mr. Mark Wright. Mark, how are things in your neck of the woods?
Always happy to be here. Hi, Greg. Hi, Kim. Hi, everyone. Yeah, things are going okay. Bit tired as usual. Sunday night, you always get tired because it's a gloom and doom of going back to work tomorrow morning. But yeah, what can you do?
See, Mark, this is why you need to move to the U.S. because tomorrow we have the day off because it's Labor Day.
We had
hence
last
the
Monday
laboring.
off. Yeah, we had last Monday off.
Okay. Well, I suppose, that's fair. You did get a day off at least last week.
Yeah.
All right. We do have one birthday we want to give a special shout out to. It's actually a former host of this show, Mike Chin, now with the Veteran Gamers podcast. Mike Chin's celebrating, I'm just going to go with it, the real birthday, his 40th birthday. He's finally an actual adult. Yes.
Fucking hell. That's gone quick.
So Mike Chin became an adult, and yeah, so he had a nice birthday day celebration. Robin Tate actually flew in for that. Went and visited with him, so I think they had a kind of a big celebration. But Mike, happy for you.
I'm getting loads of drop frames again.
I was just gonna say, I'm like you froze up there a little bit, so maybe we put sound effects to the minimum. All right, but let's do story. It's up to you. You tell me.
Yeah, I'm having major problems again. I don't know what's going on here.
Everyone here loves story time, our favorite time of the day.
Story time. I think this is going to be an adventure with Mark. Mark, when do you get your new internet?
Next year. Next March at
Probably look
earliest.
forward to it.
I don't know if it's my internet or if it's OBS. I've been playing Helldivers all afternoon and I've not had a problem.
Yeah, it could be OBS. Have you done an update to it recently, or have you staved off an update?
No, I did do an
Just
update
curious.
a couple of weeks ago when that's when the problem started.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, hey, we'll build the airplane while we're in the air, right? If we need to, we need to.
Hey.
Speaking of charging on, Kim,
Yeah.
talk to me about the controller.
It's doing the same thing that it did for the Battlefield 6 beta. We were playing Helldivers yesterday, and that last match we played in, it just decided all the trigger buttons would go off. Like, I was shooting the gun, but I was not pushing any buttons. So, I don't know. It stopped when I plugged it in. So I don't know why it's starting this now. Who knows? But I have had it for right around.
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a thing. But yeah. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to start leaving it plugged in.
Well, yeah, because I was going to say, what that tells me is it might not be a battery thing, and more it might be a because the Xbox controller connects to the Xbox through.
Right.
It's not Wi-Fi, but I think it is kind of like a direct Wi-Fi-esque like signal. It's not Bluetooth.
Right.
So I'm wondering if maybe that antenna is failing in the controller and or on the Xbox, depending on. I mean, it could be one
Right.
or the other,
Right.
and therefore it's just not recognizing the controller inputs at some point.
Well, and that's something else I wonder, because usually right around the time it does that is the controller will turn itself off. So then, I've got to turn it back on. Sometimes that fixes it, sometimes it doesn't. So you could be onto something, because I've read some other people that have had the same kind of issue, and that's what they said, is it's the connection between the Xbox. I had to resync the controller with the Xbox, even though maybe the day before I used it and it was just fine. So yeah, I'm kind of curious. So I'm a little bit miffed for what it cost, that after 2 years it's pulling this thing, but from everything I've read, this is kind of a known thing. So I guess now I'm on a hunt for another controller, I guess, because I can't keep playing like this.
Right,
it might be fine for a day or two or a week or two, and then one day it's just gonna go off. I mean, it's not so necessarily a big deal, but when you're playing something like Helldivers, where ammo is limited, and all of a sudden your gun just starts going off, and there goes all your ammo, it's like, okay, this is a pain in the ass. and the only way to stop it is either plugging it in, and I don't know, that may not even permanently fix it. One day it just may not even, want to work at all. So
Yeah,
I'm
well,
on
I
the
mean,
hunt
there
for
are
a new
definitely
controller.
there are some good third-party options, some new
Right.
third-party options that are wireless if you want to go that route.
I would like to, because some of the ones I've looked at that are cheaper that have the same kind of functions as it, but of course they're wires. Well, I have cats, so we can only imagine
Yeah.
how long that will last before they end up chewing on it, and I have a because they've pulled on the controller. So, yeah, wireless would definitely be the way to go.
Yep. All right. Okay. Controller issues aside, Kim, how's the rest of the week been for you?
Into working out again, because I know it's going to take at least the first week off of school and not do anything. So I'm slowly but surely getting kind of back into the groove of things with the kids being gone. So yeah, it's been pretty quiet. Dad's been working on his truck, trying to get it running, and I noticed today he had it running and he took it down to the hydrant and gave it a bath. So that's going well. He hasn't yelled and screamed and cursed at it in a while, so I'm assuming things are still good. So no, it's all good.
Okay, fair enough. Mark, outside of your dropping frames, which is a sign of old age, how are you doing?
I'm stressed to hell now because I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, so last week I got the new UPS device, so if my power went out, my PC would stay on. Then that didn't end up very well. I ended up getting UPS straight back to Amazon. So what I didn't know, and what it doesn't tell you on the listing or anything, or any information on there, as soon as I fired up a game after the podcast, my computer shut off. What the hell? And the UPS was bleeping. So I reset it, fired up the PC again, everything seemed fine, started the game up. But this time I used the software to check the readings on the UPS. When I fired the game up, as soon as the GPU kicked in, the power draw from the GPU took the wattage really high up and it shut off. So the UPS wasn't rated high enough for my PC. But there was no...
Funny.
Yeah, there's no...
So it was thinking
to tell you that.
when your GPU... Yeah, it probably was thinking when your GPU kicked on
Yeah.
that there was a power surge and it needed to shut things off.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, no. Because when there's a power surge, it's supposed to maintain... Stop the power surge getting to the PC. Or if the power goes out, the batteries in the UPS keep the PC on. You don't lose any data. But it was doing the opposite. It was just shutting my PC off.
Basically, the UPS was like, I can't handle this.
Yeah.
Let's just shut everything down anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went straight back to Amazon.
Okay.
And
Were you able to find something that has a better...
Yeah, so the higher wattage ones are like £600-700. So no, it's not gonna happen. Well, this were only like £70. But now I know why it was so cheap.
all right. Anything else on your side of the pond?
Not a lot. Just started. Eventually started Star Trek: Strange New World season 2. I know season 3's out now, but I never got to see season 2, so I finally got to see that. Well, most of it. I'm on episode 7 now. There's what?
You're dropping your mic. I'm wondering if maybe you turn off your camera.
I don't think it's that, but I was going to cock all the cameras up. I'm wondering if it's
Might
we're
help.
early into the
I don't know.
podcast. I wonder if it's worth you taking over the stream.
We could do that emergency move. I can always try, and I probably should have better prepared for that.
We've only been going 9 minutes. I've got 1,864 drop frames. 8% of the whole podcast has not gone out.
So why don't we do that? Why don't we'll take a quick hiatus. We'll come